Welcome back. Dr. Suzanne here, and I'm standing in front of the Tower of London, which I'm about to enter. I'm on a very interesting journey today of several sites of where women over history have been, let's say mistreated, killed, put into hospitals, institutionalized, diagnosed. We'll take, for example, the two queens here, which I'm about to go in and see where they were executed by the king in the 1500s. And when you think about it, what message did that send to society when women were actually, the queens were being executed? Queens. So we'll stop at that site. And then I'm also going to go to the Freud Museum and stand in front of Freud's house. I've been in his house. I've been a member of the Freud Museum, where Freud had set up a theory, he did a number of things that was harmful to women. One of them was his theory, the seduction theory, that when he presented that, he was highly criticized. And I'll tell you quickly what the seduction theory was that, the essence of it, I don't know the entire thing, but the essence of it was that women were being molested, basically, by the men who were paying for them to go to therapy. And he would find out that, geez, a lot of these women have been sexually molested. Well, he was highly criticized for that theory. And then he came up with another theory called the Oedipus complex, whereas he made it that women were jealous of men's penises and somehow kind of justifying why they were being sexually molested, because they were actually looking for it. Another thing that Freud had done, and I'll talk more about that when I get in front of Freud's house. Another thing that Freud had done was his belief about female orgasm, which we're still unraveling today. He said that women who were stimulating their clitoris, that was an immature way to orgasm, and that they needed to evolve into having vaginal orgasm. And that was mature. And even in the 1950s, there was a book by a woman named Robinson who was talking about women having mature orgasms and learning to orgasm through vaginal stimulation, no clitoral stimulation. And in the 1980s, it was put into the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders that some women who could not orgasm through penetration alone had a pathology. That is still in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, unpacking that and basically saying, no, that is not a mental disorder. It's natural if a woman cannot orgasm through penetration alone. So there's a lot of stories in this package. A third site I'm planning to visit today is Bethlem Hospital, the original ones doesn't exist. It's over by Liverpool Street, where women were hospitalized for melancholy and for, some husbands even put their wives into the mental institution because they weren't behaving in a way that they found to be appropriate. And that happened in the United States as well, and I'm sure in other places. So I'll make a stop there too. And also to Tyburn Square, I believe it's called. There's a memorial where the witches, women who were said to be witches, were hung. They were hanging up to 24 people at a time. And what I'm finding interesting about that particular site that I'm planning to stop at today was that there is, from what I've seen, not a plaque about the women who were hung there, innocently blamed for being witches. There's something about the Catholics and the men who became martyrs, a plaque for that, but nothing about let's call it the erased feminine or the hidden feminine. So this story continues to evolve, and more will be revealed through my book, Excavate London, which is a sequel to my Excavate, which was in Pompeii. It was called Excavate. It's a memoir of erotic memory. I don't remember the exact subtitle, but I think I will change that to Excavate Pompeii. So you can find that book. That was my first one of this series. All right. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.